What started off as looking to be just a boring, inconsequential Marvel Disney Plus series very quickly changed with the season finale, where they showed not only does Gaia have every superpower known to man, she's now the biggest, the strongest, most powerful superhero in the MCU, but also the reveal of Don Cheadle being a Skrull since Civil War, which retroactively changes so many things. People have been very pissed off about this, and it's not just the fans, it's also been the critics. Critics hated the final episode of Secret Invasion, a 7% for episode 6. And it has everybody saying why Secret Invasion is the worst finale for any Disney Plus show yet. And very interestingly, the director, who's gone out there and has talked a lot, this is the same guy who revealed, didn't need to, but he confirmed that Rhodey had been a Skrull since Civil War, which you can tell because he's got the same hospital gown on, all of this stuff. He had something interesting to say in the lead up when people first started pushing back on this. The Secret Invasion director doesn't care if you like the show or not. He basically says, bad reviews don't bother me. That's not my job. I don't care if we don't live up to audience expectations. Marvel just has a rabid fan base, and it's not our job to fulfill your expectations. This is all the messaging he was putting out there. I don't care if no one liked the show. He even said if everything got positively reviewed, then every movie would be $1 billion movie, which is one of the dumbest things I've also heard. But he's changed his tune a little bit from saying, I don't care about the fans, I don't give a fuck about how they feel, to suddenly saying that fans are just so toxic. Now he's worried that he's going to get death threats. Not that he has got them, not that fans have done this, but that he's worried that he's going to get death threats. The very same guy that said, I don't care about what the fans think, is now apparently worried about what the fans think. Death threats over Secret Invasion's big twist. In an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Secret Invasion director Ali Selim admitted he thinks he might get some intense pushback from fans after the big twist that War Machine has been a Skrull since Captain America Civil War. Quote, I'm worried that I'll get death threats because of that, and also because I'm the guy who took out Maria Hill. So I'm actually going into hiding now. I don't know if people care too much about Maria Hill, and I don't know if you're going to get, like, no one's getting serious threats about these things. There are some whack jobs out there that'll put some stuff. You've got them, Jay. I've got them. Like, if you're on social media and you're putting out content, you'll probably get some fucking nut jobs saying shit. But it's funny how he's trying to push back and, like, claim this rabid, toxic fan base that's going to send him death threats, when before, just a week before that, you were saying, I don't care what people think. I don't care. It's not my job to live up to fans' expectations. I don't really care if they think it was good or not.
The thing that he's worried most about is that he made War Machine a Skrull this entire time. How does that ruin Tony Stark or anything like that?
Well, it's not that it ruins Tony Stark necessarily, but I think, like, this moment here certainly holds different meaning. Like, Rhodey saying goodbye to Tony, Rhodey at the funeral, everything that happened in the entire Infinity War and Endgame saga, the discussions he had with Nebula, everything that's taken place since then. It does very much change Rhodey as a character. But I think they're going to retcon it. This is my claim. I think that they realize what a big fuck up this is and how people hate it, and they're actually going to retcon their own retcon and come out and make a statement. It's like, well, we never showed you in it. It was just a statement from a director. That was just his best guess. Really, it's only been since Falcon and Winter Soldier or something. That's what they're going to try to claim.
This whole Skrull thing that they're using now is like the biggest cop-out in creative writing ever. It's like, how do we put a twist? We'll just make him a Skrull. That's so aggravating as a Marvel fan for them to do that. I just don't understand why. This lazy writing where it's like, this is how we can make a big twist instead of putting together a really cool story, which they have plenty of material to go to if they wanted to. That's how they can change anything they want now. Now that you've done this once, you could do this for whatever. Iron Man died in Endgame. Well, newsflash, Iron Man was in a cage somewhere because it was actually a Skrull that just had, I don't know, that looked like him. It's that is just so freaking lazy. These people have run out of ideas. It's so stupid to me. Like I said, you could just use it over and over again whenever you want to change something. You could have a dramatic scene and kill off a character and literally come out a week later on a TV show and go, well, it was just a Skrull, everyone. Your favorite character isn't dead.
What I think Marvel is running into now is the same problem that a lot of us have had with Star Wars for a while. When you're going back and you're retroactively changing characters or events or things that happen into stuff that we enjoy. Say the movie Solo. When you take the character of Lando and one, make him a droid fucker, and two, make this annoying ass droid all of the sudden be part of the Millennium Falcon forever. That retroactively changes every single time we've seen the Millennium Falcon on screen, right? So what you're doing, that's the problem that Marvel's running into now. The stuff that they're doing is destroying even the things that people did like in phase 1 through 3 of the MCU and really appreciated. Now they're changing things that are going to have an impact on those things, and it's just going to continue to get worse in an effort to try to get people to care about the shit they're putting out the same way that Star Wars is doing that stuff.